To make this willy warmer you need a 5mm crochet hook and some double knit yarn in blue, yellow and black. First we're going to do the magic ring, and then we're going to do 6 single crochet into the ring. This is the ball bag part that we're doing first this time. Draw the ring close by pulling the tail of the yarn. Now check you've got 6, then go straight into that first one and do 2 single crochet. Do 2 single crochet in each one all the way around till you've got 12. You can lay that first bit of yarn over as a marker, or use a marker you want to use. And now for this round we're going to do 1 single crochet in the first one and then 2 in the next, and we're just going to repeat that all the way around until we get 18 at the end. Remember that stitch that's got your yarn in is the first stitch of your next round. Pull that out, lay it back over if you're using it, and then you need to do 1 single crochet in the first one, 1 single crochet in the next one, and then 2 single crochet in the next. And when you do it all the way around, repeat that, and then when you get to the end of the round you should have 24 single crochets. Right, pull your yarn out, move it up again for your marker, and then in this round we're going to do 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then another 1 single crochet in each of them, and then 2 in the next. So 1 in the next 3, and then 2 in the 4th one, and keep doing that all the way around, and then when you get to the end you should have 30 single crochets. Now for round 6 to 13 it's just going to be 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. You'll always have 30 at the end of each round, 30 single crochets. So we're just doing 8 rounds of no increasing, and at the end we'll have done 13 rounds in total. So that's the ball bag part completed. Now we need to do his magic ring for his willy warmer and do 6 single crochets with the yellow. Pull the yarn tail to draw it closed. Then place a marker, and then you're going to do 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around, and you'll have 12. And remember, when you get back to your marker, the stitch that's got the marker in is the first stitch of your next round. Move your marker up again. Now do 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 2 in the next stitch, and repeat that all the way round. And at the end of the round you should have 18 single crochets. Right, we've reached the end of the round. Move your marker up, and you're just going to go around doing 1 single crochet in each one, and you'll have 22 stitches at the end. So you're doing this for 3 rows in total, and then we're going to change to the black. And when we change to the black, don't cut the yellow, we're only using the black for 1 round. Now we're going to tie on the black yarn. Remember what I said, don't cut the yellow. We're going to finish off that last stitch. Also, when you've got 2 loops, you can finish it off with the black, so it's a neat transition. And I just keep going round, doing a half double crochet in each this time. Just one half double crochet in each one. Now we're coming up to the end. All we want to do is drop the black and place your marker first, then drop the black and continue with the yellow. It doesn't matter if there's a little jumping colour here at the front, because it's where we're going to stick the eyeball, so you won't see it. And we're going to do single crochets from now on all the way around. And we're going to do this for 8 rounds in total, which is rows 9 to 16. We'll have 22 single crochets after every round at the end. This part of the willy warmer stays this amount of rows, if you know what I mean. When you go to, if you want a longer willy warmer or a shorter willy warmer at the end, you can make sure you do a different amount of rounds in the blue, but in the yellow you've got to keep this amount of rounds. Got a bit tongue twisted there, I hope you understand that. Because the yellow part, we need just enough space for the mouth and that. When we get to the blue, which is supposed to symbolise the, you know, the dungarees, you can have as many rounds or as little rounds as you want in the blue. It won't matter. Oh, this is going to look absolutely great when it's finished. We'll have to make a purple one next, won't we, together? Yeah, finally we're at the end. Slip stitch to... Whoa, can't even get my words out. Slip stitch to finish. Now we're going to join as blue. Now put your hook into the front of the ball bag and the back of the willy warmer part. Get your yarn loop back on first. Come on, get it on. Right, then just go into one of the stitches on the back of the willy warmer. You've already got the stitch of the front of the ball bag, and you're just going to pull that through so you've got the one loop, and then you're just going to slip stitch all the way across for 10, going through both loops like this. That'll join them nice and securely. Keeping everything nice and neat, nice and cosy. Now we're going to single crochet all the way across the front part of the willy warmer. And we're also going to single crochet in one stitch of the ball bag and single crochet in the next stitch. Right, so scoot over to the ball bag. You can put one there if you want, or just ignore that you can see a bit of an hole in the middle, or you can just scoot straight over it. Does not matter. It's not a cardio, it's only a willy warmer. We need to single crochet in 2 stitches of the ball bag and then turner's work, and now we're going to chain 1 to give us a bit of height, and we're going to do a double crochet straight back into that, and we're going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way around to the other side, and this will be the part where we thread our tie through. Now do a slip stitch to join them together here. Now it's time to make the eyeball. You can get felt circles, all different sizes on internet, but it's hard to always get the colour you want. Sometimes you have to like cut round a button or something like that. This spot, I got them off Temu, I think, the white ones and the black ones, but I couldn't get one the colour I wanted, that brownish colour, the right shade. So this is what I've done. I've gone round a button, and then you need to go around and find something you can draw around to get the right proportions, like buttons, stuff like that. Or you could crochet an eyeball. You can see here I'm using a cream bottle body lotion to cut round for the grey, because I found it was close to the size that I want around the white part, and we're just going to glue gun them all together. It's just trial and error, finding things that look the right proportion sizes. I just think it's neater with felt than doing it the eyeball with crochet. Now I've just got to trim a little bit more of this grey off because it's a bit untidy, it's sticking out a bit much. Just carefully give it a little trim round. So just start carefully gluing them together. I like to put something inside my willy warmer, a deodorant bottle or rolling pin, anything, just so when you stick your stuff on, you know that your front and your back of your project aren't going to accidentally stick together, because you know what glue guns can be like. Now we're going to make a small little chain that we can stitch on for a mouth, or you can just get your sewing needle and just chain stitch it straight on by, hand sewing it. Now we just need to secure his ends by tying them off at the back, or we could have even pulled them through to the front and tied them before we stuck the eyeball on. That would have been even neater. And rest of the threads, you just need to weave them back and forth to make sure they don't come out. If you do it like one way, then back the other way, and then back the other way, that will make sure it doesn't come out like 3 times. That's what I do. Now we're going to do the hair. Just cut 4 strands of yarn, put your hook through the top like this, and you're going to grab that yarn and then pull it through. And then hold those loops and then pull that bit through. And then we're going to do it again. Get some more yarn, exactly like you did before. Hook in again, do exactly the same thing. Hold the 2 loops and pull it through, and then we're going to trim them a little bit. Now we're going to do a length of chain with this 3mm hook and this black yarn. I chained 80, or you could use a piece of ribbon. Now we're going to weave it through, in and out, every hole or every 2 holes. And there you have it, your minion willy warmer is complete. This is a new channel that I'm doing, so I'd really appreciate you subscribing and give us a thumbs up if you liked the video, and stay tuned for more fun crochet videos. We could do the purple minion next time. Thanks for watching. See you next time.